Hey, Mark,
What's up?
you ready for the intro?
Maybe.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 10 of We Digress, the podcast that's a hot mess. I'm your host, Mike Mandrano, joined as always by my beautiful co host, Mr. Cloudmark.
Oh, so now we're beautiful now. I like it.
This week, we're trying something different. We're going to hit up that NPR style broadcast. I forgot the words for a second.
That was the thing.
That was the thing. How you doing today, man?
I am doing pretty okay, Michael. How are you today?
Pretty okay. I don't know, dude. I'll be honest with you. The last like fucking week and a half, it's just been
Is that the young Pep? What up, dude?
it's been a struggle, dude.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I mean,
not even like personal stuff. It's just been like, goddamn, dude.
God damn it.
I'm gonna hijack the beginning of the podcast real quick. I just want to say something.
All good.
Obviously, was it last week we had yet another shooting of an unarmed black person in this country, and it was disturbing, to say the least. You had an unarmed black man shot in the back 7 times because police thought he was reaching for something. We don't know what he was reaching for, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if he was reaching for a gun, for his driver's license, his wallet, or a knife, which was apparently later found in the car.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, especially when in the same city with the same police force just a day or two later, you have a 17-year-old punk illegally cross an illegally obtained firearm across state lines and shoot and kill
2 people.
shoot 3 people and kill 2. And the only thing he is told by police is to get out of the street. And it's tiring. It's frustrating. You know, the fact that it's 2020 and we're still having these issues of systemic racism within this country, and the fact that it's 2020 and people are refusing to see it, refusing to believe it, they're turning a blind eye, it's infuriating. You know, there's just so much that I want to say about this, and but I'm not. Words are hard, you know.
Words are hard.
The one thing I do want to say, and Mark, I think I speak for both of us when I say Black Lives Matter.
100%.
They, you know, people might hear that and think that we're saying that they're all that matters or that they matter more or the most, and that's not the case. Black lives matter just as much.
Right.
And in fact, matter is the minimum. That's the very minimum. There's so much more beyond that. Mark and I are brown. We're not black. But
we're brown.
To our black brothers and sisters out there, we see you. We hear you. We mourn with you. We mourn for you. We support you. And we're never going to stop fighting for you. So I just wanted to get that out there. It's because it's just something that's been weighing very, very heavily on me.
Yeah.
Not even the last, week and a half, but just, for months now.
Yeah, 100%.
But I just wanted to, take time to say that. I don't know if there's anything more you want to add to that.
There's a lot of people being like, why didn't he just comply? Bruh. We see what happens, that white kid touting around a gun. Not even just that, multiple instances of white people fighting off, cops. They aren't complying, but who gets shot and killed.
Look at the protests from the beginning of lockdown, when you had groups of mostly white Americans marching on state capitals,
fully armed,
completely armed, and the police just stood there and did nothing. They didn't ask for proof that the guns were theirs. They didn't ask for proof that they had licenses to carry. They just stood there and they let these people scream in their face, threaten them, intimidate them. Yet you know, a black woman is shot and killed while she's asleep. A black man is strangled for 8 minutes because of a $20 bill. And then a black man is shot in the back 7 times. In those instances, the threat wasn't a weapon. It was the color of their skin.
Yep.
And I mean, just look at what happened with this 17-year-old punk. Which, by the way, I'm so tired of people referring to these armed groups of white men going to defend property, and people and the mainstream media call them militia. Can we call them what they are? They're fucking gangs.
Yeah.
Because you get a group of brown people or a group of black people and they have weapons, they're a gang. But why is it that when it is a group of armed white men, they're a militia?
Right. And Joseph brings up a good point. On top of just, killing innocent people, they look for the causes afterwards. Yeah. They just like, they're like, oh, well, he wasn't that innocent, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. You just killed, you shot this guy how many times? In the back. Yeah. Come on, bro.
It's everybody asks, it seems like every week now, how many more people? And what I want to really just clarify, because and I have family like this that I say Black Lives Matter and they say, well, all lives matter. That is an inherently factual statement that all lives matter.
Right.
But the issue is that all lives cannot matter until Black lives matter, until brown lives matter, until Native lives matter. Because the harsh reality is that if you are a person of color in this country, especially if you're black, you are more likely to get arrested over a minor drug possession charge. You are more likely to be shot and killed by police, right? And it's so frustrating. It just really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, it's frustrating.
I don't even know what else to say.
There's only there's only so much that we can say that hasn't already been said, or something like that. That hasn't already been brought to attention, or other people haven't gone over hundreds of times. But a lot of people just don't care.
Yeah, and to anybody listening or watching and hearing what we're saying, if you, quite honestly, if you disagree with us and you think that like this Black Lives Matter movement is a terrorist organization or any of these other crazy things that people are saying, stop watching. Because we feel very strongly about this, and quite honestly, we don't want you here. If you're gonna be here and you have your racist ideals, your backwards thinking ideals, we don't want you here. And that may seem harsh, but we have no time for fucking racists, quite honestly. So
it's tiring having to deal with it. So
yeah. So there's that. I didn't mean to start the podcast off with something really heavy, but I just felt like.
Do we continue with more heavy stuff?
I think we might as well, dude. If you want to take it.
Yeah. So this last week, as you all know, Mr. Chadwick Boseman, who you may know as Black Panther, one of the biggest superheroes ever, passed away from colon cancer. He was diagnosed 4 years ago, and it was at stage 3, and then it progressed to stage 4, and then he finally passed away last week. And it was nice seeing all the homages to him. Homage? Is that the word? Or like the like the tributes to him and everything, because he was Black Panther, right? One of like the biggest superheroes in the world. And not only that, but the amount of charity work he did for like St. Jude's and like people also suffering from cancer while he was suffering from it, like What a man, dude.
Dude, it's
What a man.
yeah, man. I mean, like you think about like just like as a fan of like superhero movies, like this man, gave us, you know, T'Challa in Civil War, in Black Panther, in Infinity War, in Endgame. He was recording lines for the upcoming What If show on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
On top of doing, was it Get On Up, 42?
Five
Um,
Bloods.
yeah, it's like, and to do all of this while going through that, and to be doing the charity work, and to be, by many accounts from other people in the industry who were, fortunate enough to be friends with him, still making time to reach out to them and you know um, give them words of encouragement. It's like it's inspiring,
Yep.
um and I remember earlier this year when photos came out of him looking really thin and people were making fun of him,
Yeah. It's
you know
like what we discussed on earlier episodes. People like the internet just bullied the shit out of him. And it's like,
yeah,
and so far that like I think he deleted some pictures from like his Instagram where people are like, "Oh, he's like fucking thin, looks sickly, gross, and stuff
yeah,
like that." It's like, come on, bro. You don't know what this man is suffering from. Especially
yeah,
like he did so much good. So many people looked up to him, and you're really gonna spend your time talking about that? Like, come on,
yeah.
bro.
I mean, and I don't know if you saw, but there was in the hours and even the day after he passed, people started sharing older, interviews from when he was doing Black Panther press
Right.
junkets, excuse me. And there was one from, I think he was doing it with Sirius XM, and to see him, man, like talk about these kids that he would go to visit, and that two of them were holding on to see Black Panther,
Yeah.
and to see the way that I mean that affected him was like, you know he was like such an incredibly vulnerable person, in front of the camera and behind it. And obviously our love and our condolences go out to his family and to his friends. But I think we should all just remember that, even though we may not have known him personally, we knew the characters that he created and that he brought to life,
Yep.
and I think really if there's one thing to take away from it, it's just to try to live life the way he did, never take a moment for granted,
Right. 100%.
just, try to live life to the fullest,
Yeah.
you know
He was fine until the very end and doing
yeah,
what he loved to do. So that's very inspiring. Very inspiring. And
yeah, man,
I for
it's like,
one am always gonna remember Endgame when Captain America's down, bloodied, everything looks lost. Then the gate opens up. There he is. He walks out with Shuri, and they're just like, oh man, that was probably one of the sickest points in that movie. That was amazing.
dude, it's
And
crazy. Did you get a chance to read Ryan Coogler's um I guess tribute to him?
no, I didn't.
He just talked about, like, he went in to see an unfinished cut of part of Civil War,
Yeah,
to see if he wanted to direct the Black Panther movie, and that like he saw Chadwick Boseman, he saw his performance, he saw the scene where T'Challa and his dad T'Chaka are speaking to each other in and I'm gonna butcher the name, but I believe it's Sosha, the Sosha language,
I sure.
which is the actor who played T'Chaka. That's his native language. He's a South African actor, I believe is South African,
Yeah,
and that was his native language. And when Ryan Coogler asked, like, why that language, it was Kevin Feige that told him like, well, that was Chadwick's decision. Like he wanted to do it in that native language, and he learned the lines like that morning. He learned the lines in a different language, and that Ryan Coogler, you know, by his own account, was like, at that point he knew like this is going to be something special.
What a man, dude.
You know, and it was like the decision for like, obviously for what the official language of Wakanda was, the fact that they all had, you know, African accents, the virtual combat, like Chadwick wanted them to be dancing during that because I believe the exact quote was, if they're just standing there with spears, what separates them from the Romans?
Ooh.
So it's like all
like
these
that.
little things that, you know, it's like, you know, as an actor, you create, like, you're creating the character, you're becoming somebody else, and then for him to have input beyond that and like help determine the way like the Wakandan culture was is like incredible.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, man, I mean, a brilliant artist, a brilliant human being, just gone too soon.
Yep.
Gone way too soon.
Well,
can I get a fuck cancer? Like,
yeah, fuck cancer. I think cancer affects a lot of people's lives.
It
you know,
does, man. Like,
so we all have, you know, firsthand accounts. Sadly, we all have firsthand accounts of how awful it is.
Yeah,
but,
it's definitely, yeah, man. Like, just the sheer amount of people in my family, like my grandfather, my aunt Sandra, my Theo Jr., my tia, AJ's mom, my tia Bonnie. You know, she's a 2-time cancer survivor, which is great.
Yeah.
But it's like, God, dude, just to see, like, no, like seeing firsthand what people are going through, like, I think it, as sad as it is, it makes us more empathetic to what other people are going through.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, we've seen what it can do. And, you know, it's just sad, man. This is like one of those celebrity deaths that just really...
It was out of nowhere, you know? Because
not even that it was out of nowhere.
He didn't let anybody know that he had cancer, right? So...
But I think this is definitely one of those celebrity deaths where it's affecting people on such a, like, such a visceral level, you know?
Yeah.
Not just because it's like, oh, this actor's gone, but it's like the man that he, you know, was.
Mm.
But
it's big sad.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
But we will do our best, you know, to remember him. We have obviously, you know, he was I know I keep reiterating, but he was Black Panther, right? So we're all gonna remember, you know, the Wakanda forever, right? And especially if you're into the MCU or just heroes in general, nerd culture, I guess I should say. And he was a big part of that.
Yeah, not just for us, but even for children, man. Like, just the sheer amount of Black kids in this country that like finally had somebody to look up to.
Yep.
They're like, they saw him and they were like, that could be me, you know. But I I kind of want to end this portion by saying, if your main concern after him passing was what's going to happen with Black Panther 2,
oh my god,
you really need to reevaluate your priorities,
dude. I couldn't. Why would
I saw so many
oh
people
my god,
what are they gonna do? And it's like, bro, can people mourn? Can
it's
people
like
just mourn what's going on right now? Like, come on.
All the people in life that just lost him, his family and everything, and your biggest concern is a movie? Like, bro, what? Oh my god. But yeah, get your colonoscopies.
Yeah.
It's never too early to check. Stay healthy, guys.
I got one done when I was 19, 20?
19?
I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember. But yeah, I had to get one done, and I remember like
it was really impactful, but like
yeah,
yeah,
it is. It is. It's incredibly impactful, but still, it's like let people process, let people mourn.
Check yourselves, guys.
Remember that there are people who get paid way more than us, who are way smarter than us, that will figure this out. But right now, it's not their concern, you know. But
Do
yeah, so
screenings of
Aaron
yourselves.
says too early on the colonoscopy. Well, actually, that one was because I had a scare. Lol.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was just I had issues going on, and my doctor was like, "You should probably get that checked out." And like my Theo had literally like I don't know, like a couple months before I got mine done, had passed away from colon cancer. So
It's scary, dude.
yeah, dude, it's
Especially if you have a immediate family that's been affected by cancer. You have a higher chance of getting it,
yep.
which is yeah, big scary. That's why I don't go outside. That's not true. I just don't go outside because I don't go outside.
No, dude, outside is too scary.
Outside is too scary.
Way too scary. Yeah, man, there's still no there's just no easy way to transition away from this.
Right? It's like big sad at the very start, but let's move on to less sad. Still serious, but less sad if yeah. So, since we are on twitch.tv, and if you guys are hearing this podcast recorded, you can always catch us live on twitch.tv/cloudmark27 and twitch.tv/MikeMidran0. And yeah, so we are on Twitch, and as you guys know, yesterday, well, if you don't know, Hassan Bakari has been banned? Yeah.
He has been banned and by some accounts fired.
Mm-hmm. So this is Twitch's director of strategic partnerships, and he was banned and fired and whatever for for sexual misconduct, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there was a streamer that came out. I think at this point it was like 2.5, 3 months ago, and she came out and basically said that he tried to put the moves on her, and when that wasn't working, he decided to use his power to partner her, even though in her own words she didn't meet any of the requirements for partnership. And once that was done, he just straight up sexually assaulted her. I think it was at TwitchCon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
dude. It's sad seeing all these people in power. Like this. Yeah. This is like a recurring theme, man. It's like I feel like we talk about one of these instances almost every week.
Yeah, I mean it.
It seems like every week somebody else in power. It's like, yeah, he's been sexually assaulting somebody, and now he's like, they're giving their own statement. They're stepping down or stepping away, and it's like, bro.
Yeah, it's oh man. I guess this is the statement that was released by a Twitch spokesperson. It says, quote, "We take these accusations extremely seriously, and we engaged a reputable third-party firm to conduct a thorough and impartial investigation into the allegations. While it is our policy to keep individual employment information confidential, the investigation has concluded, and we have taken action in accordance with the investigators' findings." So I know that there were some people on Twitter that were upset that saying it took too long, and I understand where that's coming from, but Twitch hired this third party to investigate, and they literally had to scrub through like tweets and DMs on Twitter, Instagram DMs, Discord DMs. Like they had to scrub through everything.
And yeah, that's gonna take time. There's only they can only do stuff so quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
But from what it seems, they got evidence enough to where the ban and firing was justified.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll see what happens with that, because he was the director of strategic partnerships. So
yeah, I mean, fuck him. and I can say that and not be against Twitch TOS because he's banned off the platform.
That's true.
Fuck him.
Yeah, we'll see who steps up, what they do with that role, what's going to happen with it, because strategic partnerships, that's pretty important. That's how Twitch makes money a lot, how streamers make money. And so it's a pretty important role. So we'll see what happens in the coming. I'm assuming they'll have something pretty soon, like a statement or like what's going to happen pretty soon.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think that Twitch releases a statement. I think we get statements like the one that I just read, where it's like two media outlets, but it's not like Twitch tweeting it out.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of issues with corporate Twitch.
100%.
A lot of issues. The CEO of Twitch knew about all of this, but he did nothing and he brushed it off, even though he was told about sexual assault allegations multiple fucking times. Small things like that.
Yeah. It's just things like that. But I guess this is a step forward, a baby step forward. That's good.
It's a move in the right direction.
Yeah. So that's always great. It's always good.
Yeah, if they're running the marathon, they've taken the first step. So
hopefully this is followed by more steps. That's what we want. That's what we want. We don't want just like one little thing and be like, hey, cool guys. It's like, no, keep it up. Keep it up. You have to.
So listen, Twitch, the ball's in your court, baby. Get all these fucking goddamn sexual predators off the fucking website.
Yeah. Not only that, but people that harass people.
Oh yeah, dude. Like,
that shouldn't be a thing.
Oh my god. Speaking of harassment, Leafy's off of fucking YouTube now.
That's true.
Which I am like,
it's about time.
It's about fucking time, dude. So for those of you who don't know, Leafy is Leafy is a fucking Joseph with the throwback to episode 1.
Right.
Leafy is a drama YouTuber, I should say, who did a series of videos about Pokimane.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically about the people who sub to her and her, quote unquote simps.
Yeah.
We don't know if those were those videos were the reason he got banned off the platform, but he was banned for violating YouTube's harassment policy. He did multiple times to warrant the ban, so good. The only thing that's shitty is now he's here on Twitch. So
we'll see what happens. Don't build a community or content off of harassment.
Yeah.
It's not good, pretty bad.
Yeah, we talked about this in either episode 1 or 2. It's like if you build a community just based on harassing or belittling or making fun of people, you may experience like a lot of growth and you'll see the money coming in, but it's not going to last, because when your core demographic is like 13-year-olds who have not really experienced the world, it's good, but when those people grow up, you're gonna lose most of that audience. So
yep.
I hope Keemstar's next.
Oh shit.
Can you tell that I'm just like so fucking over everything, dude? Like,
I know, right? It's been that, it's been a week, man.
Listen.
But
fuck Keemstar. We stan our boy Jake Lucky.
Yep, good old Jake Sucky Lucky. Oh.
If you don't know who that is, go to youtube.com/esportstalk.
He makes good content.
Great content. Speaking of esports, Mark.
Speaking of esports, Michael.
I know that you're not really going to care.
Did something happen this past weekend?
Okay, listen. Something great happened this weekend, okay? The Dallas Empire are your 2020 Call of Duty League World Champions. They took home $1.5 million. Clayster and Crimsix became 3-time world champions. Illy and Shotzi won a world championship in their rookie year. Hugh finally won a championship after like 5 years being a pro. And Shotzi, not only was he a rookie and he won, he is now the only multi game FPS world champion. And then 24 hours later, Call of Duty League said, we're not doing 5v5 anymore. We're going 4v4. And Clayster got dropped.
Oh my god, that was the biggest middle finger to them. Dude, holy Call of Duty,
not
man.
Not just to them, but to the entire league. Now, here's why this is an issue. You have 12 players that are losing their job, essentially.
Right.
It would be different if the Call of Duty League said, hey, we're going to go back to 4v4, which, to be fair, is what everybody wanted, right? Pros and fans alike. It would have been one thing if they said, we're going 4v4, but we're going to expand the league and we're going to have 16 teams now. They're not expanding, though. So 12 players are losing their jobs. There's no expansion. So the only avenue now is the Challengers division, which is the amateur scene. And they did kind of a piss poor job handling the amateur scene this year.
Yeah, a lot of amateur leagues are pretty poorly run. Yeah, honestly.
So I know a lot of people are citing, and I know that this conversation is gonna, like, not everybody's gonna fucking, really give a shit about this, but I love Call of Duty esports, so I want to talk about it real quick. A lot of people are saying that it's because investors were spending too much money, which, to be fair, is true when it was a $25 million buy-in for a team versus the Overwatch League, which was like, I think, a $10 million buy-in.
I think League was also 10 million.
Yeah. So $25 million buy-in. And then you are required to pay your players $50,000 minimum, right? That's their salary minimum.
Right. And
then, so you have teams like the Dallas Empire, right? They sign their 5 core players and then they sign on, 2 subs. But those subs have dual roles where they also coach, which a lot of teams did that. But then you have teams like the Toronto Ultra, who paid $25 million to get into the league. And then they signed 10 players at $50,000 apiece.
Sheesh.
Minimum.
That's a lot of money.
It's a shit ton of money.
That's a lot of money.
And I don't know, man. I really feel like Call of Duty League should have expanded, but they're gonna hold off until 2022 because they want to prove that they can run a league on LAN.
Is it bigger than Overwatch?
I think in terms of user base, yes. In terms of the esport, though, I don't know because Overwatch is much more global.
Yeah.
Versus Call of Duty League, which is much more of like a Western, audience.
Yeah.
I know that there are like pro teams in Japan, but it's not even like enough for a tournament, and like in Australia, there's, I think, only 6 pro teams, and like one of them won every single tournament this year.
Oh, well,
they won every single tournament, but each player, after splitting all the winnings, didn't even make more than like $5,000 on the year.
Yikes.
Which just goes to show you like how poorly the prize pools are distributed in places that aren't the US.
That's a pretty big yikes, not gonna lie.
But that's our Call of Duty talk for the foreseeable future.
For the foreseeable future.
Dude, I'm like, as a fucking fan, like Dallas Empire was my fucking team. As soon as they got announced, I was like, let's fucking go. And then for them to, I was in a call with Mark.
Yeah.
When they won, and I was flipping my shit.
Yeah, he
and
was.
then 24 hours later, it's like we had to drop Clayster, who is not only a 3-time world champion, but is one of only 3 players to win back-to-back world championships. I'm like, dog, come on.
Yeah, come
on.
That's like one of the biggest, like I said, one of the biggest middle fingers to them. It's like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah. It was just
I don't know if it would have been better to like wait for a bit and then announce that they were gonna do that. You know, instead of just right after the championship, it's like, oh, dude, you're so happy,
yeah.
out of the job. And it's just like,
Yeah, dude.
yikes.
Well, then there was a clip that came out where he was streaming the night after the championship,
right.
and he was doing analysis on the games of the finals, and he's talking to chat, and all of a sudden his phone goes off, and he looks down, and his face just fucking drops, and he's like for like 2 minutes he's typing something on his phone, and then he puts his phone down. He's like, all right, guys, let's get into it, blah, blah, blah. And it's like that's the moment that he found out that
that's fucked.
No, it's not contract disputes because the league owners were the ones that voted to change it to 4v4. So
it just sucks.
Yeah, it does. It's like, think about this happening in like if it was League of Legends. And you have they decide like, oh, we're gonna make the game 4v4, and then you have somebody who's out of a job, who's put in the time and the effort, and then like, sorry, dude, you're out. You know, it's just it's bad.
It sucks. It's fucking bad. Maybe he did want to. I don't know. It's a big thing.
Yeah. So like with the thing with Dallas Empire, right, is they have young talent in Huke, Illy, and Shotzi. Shotzi, they paid, apparently it was like almost $500,000 buyout to get him from Splice because he won the Halo World Championship last year. So they paid all this money to get him in. They're not going to let him go. They paid so much fucking money. And then you have Crimzix, who is the other member of the team who became a 3-time world champion. And he's like the winningest Call of Duty player. He's won 38 major titles. Winningest player. And so yeah, you're right. It's like, who are you going to drop? Unfortunately, it's going to be Clayster. You know, which sucks because in both instances, this championship and last championship, he had rookies on the team that he was able to help build to become championship caliber squads. So
yeah.
But anyways, let's finish the Call of Duty talk because I know not a lot of people are interested in that. What do you want to talk about next, my dude?
So there's a little game conference that happened. It happens last week. Was it last week? I don't even know.
It was the indie one, right? Very indie conference, very small.
Oh yeah, very totally small.
I think it was the first year of the conference.
It was pretty mediocre, not gonna lie.
What? Pretty mediocre. I thought the name of the conference was Gamescom, not Pretty Mediocre.
Oh shit. You're right. Gamescom happened last week. Was it last week? I'm not even sure, dude. I'm pretty sure it was actually.
I think it started Thursday for us.
And were we warned that it wasn't going to be like big news?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
The only thing I remember seeing was Jeff Keighley like promoting it, being like, we're still doing it and we got some big surprises.
He said world premiere like 8,000 times or something, but you know, that's just Jeff Keighley. And dude, I don't think they like showed anything of like they showed the developer interview stuff. But so one of the games that was discussed in Gamescom was Dragon Age 4, and that's one of BioWare's biggest IPs, right? People loved Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age Inquisition, the OG Dragon Age Origins. It's a big IP for them, and it's something that'll get people back, or BioWare back in people's good graces. And I would have loved like a, you know, gameplay or something, because this was announced. It was teased like 4 years ago or something at the Game Awards. But I would have loved any scene. Yeah, Cryzen, Mass Effect Andromeda. Dude, I played Mass Effect Andromeda for like 30 hours, and I was like, man, this game sucks. I'm not gonna play it anymore. And because, you know, that game sucked.
So let me ask you then.
What's up?
Better or worse than the Fable reveal?
Oh shit. I'm gonna go right now with better, because I've always been more of a fan for Dragon Age than Fable, because you know, I've loved Dragon Age 1, 2, and 3, but I enjoyed Fable 1 and 2 and then half of 3. So just by me liking them, I'll go with Dragon Age. And that happened. That was a thing.
But Mark, what else got announced / world premiered
/ world premiere? We saw season 2 of the summer smash hit Fall Guys. And
Fall Guys goes medieval.
Fall Guys goes medieval. That was actually pretty cool. It was a pretty cool trailer. They showed off a bunch of new stuff, like the new modes, the new costumes. They showed basically what they needed to show. So good job, Fall Guys. You guys are killing it. You Fall Guys are killing it. Haha.
Boo. Is it bad that for me the Fall Guys announcement was the best news that came out of Gamescom?
No, I mean Fall Guys is pretty darn cool, so you know.
Dude.
Yeah. There was DLC for Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is pretty fucking cool. You know, Rip and Tear. That's a great game. Could run it on Ultra and stream at the same time.
Dude,
great game.
Dude. Riveting analysis.
Great game. If you haven't played Doom Eternal, it is probably one of the most how do I say it? It feels so good to play. I don't know how else to say it. It just feels really good to play.
Highly optimized.
It's not only is it highly optimized, but it feels good to do the things in the game. To like jump up, boost something, stick some, you know, Kako demon, and then blow up a mecha spider, some bullshit. That feels so good. So good. Yeah, winning 5 in a row. I don't know about that. There was a lack of Elden Ring, but I personally didn't expect Elden Ring because Elden Ring is a From Software game, Japanese company, and TGS is this month. So if we were gonna get any Elden Ring news, I was gonna assume it was gonna be at TGS this year. So I wasn't really going in for Elden Ring. I don't know if there was like murmurs or anything of it happening at Gamescom, but my brain was always prepared for Elden Ring at TGS. And what else did they announce at Gamescom that you thought was cool?
Dude, we saw yet again Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank's cool. Hey,
bro, like I'm excited for that game, but like, dog, you're fucking beating a dead horse at this point.
Pretty much, yeah.
Honestly,
I'm already hyped for it.
You know what else? You know what else we saw?
What else did we see?
Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
New Call of Duty.
Time to talk about that for the next 10 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, we saw that. There was Unknown 9.
Yeah, there's that. Unknown 9. The trailer tells us literally nothing about it. So, good on that. Nice trailer. I would have loved to see some gameplay, but hey, it's announced. We know it's out there. There was a game. Crash, dude! I fucking love Crash. I love Crash. So I'll probably be I'm pretty hyped for Crash. We'll see how it goes. There was a gameplay trailer for a game called Death of Rose, and if you guys don't know what Death of Rose is, it's very much inspired by Silent Hill and Resident Evil, the early Resident Evils. So go check that out. I don't want to spoil a lot, but it seems very cool. I don't know what I was doing with my hand there, but it seems very cool.
I want to retract an earlier statement about my favorite announcement was Fall Guys. Even though that was a great announcement, I totally forgot that we got gameplay footage for Star Wars Squadrons.
Oh yeah, Star Wars Squadrons.
And that shit looks so fucking good.
It does look really cool.
Bro, listen, I was watching that trailer and like when fucking Hera, you didn't see Rebels, right? Star Wars Rebels.
Right.
It was the green Twi'lek that you see in the trailer.
Okay.
When she shows up, I was like, oh shit, dude. I started freaking out, dude. I'm very excited for that.
I do enjoy me some Twi'leks.
Do I buy PlayStation VR to play it in VR?
Oh shit, is Michael about to go ham?
And Risk just like vomiting all over my setup, dude.
Just imagine that. Blah, this is so much fun. Blah.
Something that I'm surprised you're not really excited about that got announced was it's this game. It's an indie game from a really indie studio.
Yeah.
Mafia Definitive Edition.
Oh my god. If you guys don't know, I bought the remaster of Mafia 2, and I was really pumped to play it. And that game was god awful. It was broken for one, because there was bugs everywhere. It was I couldn't even finish it, dude. I was like, this game, I can't, dude. Please. Yeah. And they like the developer released a statement. They're like, we know our remaster is subpar and doesn't meet our own expectations. We're sorry to the fans. And I'm like, bro, are you fucking kidding me?
Hey Mark, hold up. I'm having technical difficulties.
Wait, I'm confused.
My fucking my thing stopped recording.
It did? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
Oh, you're dead.
No, like my video just cut out.
Yeah, I see it. Bach Omega.
I don't know what to do. How do fix?
Close it and open it.
I'm gonna close OBS and open it.
No. Like the actual source. Like refresh it, or like you see the eye. Click it twice. Does that do anything?
Okay, I got it.
Okay, nice.
Listen, professional podcasters. By the way, this is gonna be great for any. Oh god, dude. Oh god, there we go. My homepage opened up and it fucking blinded me. Yo, this is gonna be really great for the audio listeners. Too.
Oh yeah, great, fantastic. I think that was pretty much.
We're back.
That was pretty much it for Gamescom. They showed the new Medal of Honor. Cool, I guess.
I am a mess, dude.
They showed Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Dude, I wanna love it, but I just like.
I've never been that much of a Lego person, so
I've never been into Lego games. I love Legos, bro. I got my little Jedi Starfighter. I don't know, dude. I've never been, even as a kid, I couldn't get into the games.
Yeah, they're not really my cup of tea, but I know a lot of people are excited for it. So
yeah, for sure.
If you're excited for it, go fucking nuts.
Go knucking futs, dude.
Yeah. But that was Gamescom, man. Like, I don't know. It was pretty much like, hey, we've already announced this. We're just gonna show like,
we're gonna show some more stuff
side of it. Yeah. So it wasn't anything groundbreaking, but I think TGS, which happens on the 24th through the 27th, I think that's gonna be big news. There's gonna be some big stuff there, and we happen to have the streaming schedule for TGS. So I'll link that in chat right now if you're curious as to what it's gonna show your chat.
Where is my chat, dude?
There you
are. Hey dude, before we get into that, why don't we take a quick break?
Yeah, of course.
We'll see you guys in about 60 seconds. Welcome back, everybody, from that quick sponsor read. As always, guys, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. We are at We Digress Pod. You can also consider supporting the podcast by going to anchor.fm/We Digress/support, where you can pledge as little as 99 cents a month. Or if you want to rep some kick-ass We Digress merch, you can go to WeDigressPodcast.com and buy a shirt.
They're pretty cool.
Or a different hoodie. Or a different shirt. Let me see here. Dude, I love when Mix It Up doesn't work for me and I look like an idiot posting shit in my chat.
Oh god.
It like just doesn't want to work for me.
Oh no, you fool.
Dude, I'm like, dude,
Michael's broken.
dude, 10 episodes in, man, and I can't figure my fucking shit out,
10
bro.
episodes in and Michael's broken.
Bless. Let's see if I can get it to work now.
Papa bless.
Yeah, guys, but we appreciate your continued support.
We
Thank you all so
do
very much.
enjoy everybody here supporting us. Thank you very much.
It didn't. Oh, it did. It worked. It worked.
It's okay. Technical difficulties happen. It's just a thing, you know?
Yeah, dude. Dude, I just we'll get this eventually.
We'll get this eventually.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, anyways, guys. Mark, hit me with that schedule, dude.
So, if you guys are interested in game shows? Game shows?
If you're interested in game.
If you're interested in game, Tokyo Game Show, which is one of the biggest gaming events of the year, is happening September 24th through September 27th. And streaming is pretty much how how us Americans and everybody not in Japan and even, you know, whatever, how we'll experience it, whatever, right?
And even whatever.
But surprisingly, the TGS, after their opening, is starting off with Microsoft. And this is really surprising because Microsoft has generally done awful in Japan, sales-wise. Like, the Xbox is just, it doesn't sell well in Japan. But there was a statement earlier from, I'm pretty sure Phil, our boy Phil, you know, we're on a first-name basis.
Good old Phil Spencer.
Yes, Phil Spencer, who said they were gonna push a new marketing tactic into Japan to try to get Microsoft a bigger foothold in the Japanese market. So it's crazy that they're going for it. Microsoft Japan is starting off TGS, and I don't know what they're gonna announce or anything. I guess it's just gonna be I don't know, how would you say, not efficient, but like concise overview of their plans for the new Xbox in Japan. That's what I think it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And
I don't know, dude. It's about time, honestly. Like,
yeah, like the Japanese gaming market is really big. So any way to get into it, they've always been Nintendo, PlayStation, which is obvious because, you know, Nintendo, PlayStation are Japanese companies. So, yeah. But we'll see what Microsoft does.
Apparently, there was a pretty like for the Xbox 360, there was a lot of Japanese exclusive games that were apparently really good.
Off the top of my head, Eternal Sonata, fantastic. If you guys haven't experienced Eternal Sonata and you have a 360 lying around, pretty cool. Go check it out. But right after Microsoft Japan, it's a little indie company. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. They're called Square Enix. Yeah, Square Enix. They've done games such as Final Fantasy. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Square Enix, but they've done, you know, Final Fantasy. But okay, we're done with that joke. Square Enix, Final Fantasy. I don't know if they're gonna announce anything for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. That's their biggest thing that has come out this year.
I'd say they'll probably give a teaser of some sort.
I would love a teaser. I would love literally anything.
Even if it's just like, we're still working on it.
Even if they show me a screenshot of, I don't know, Yuffie, because Yuffie wasn't in the first part, or Vincent was in the first part, Sid, any of those people, you know, anything, just a screenshot of them. I would be. Shut up, Michael. I would be happy. I would be happy. But I don't know. It might still be too early. So they might be saving it for the Game Awards, if that's still gonna happen this year.
When are the Game Awards?
December, end of December, I would say.
I don't know. I feel like it makes more sense to like show a teaser at this event.
Yeah, it's always been like Square Enix is Japan's one of their biggest game developers, so I would, if not the biggest, they might be the biggest. So it would be. I want to see it, and this is all for the first day. And rounding out the first day is Lightning Games. I've never heard of Lightning Games. Have you heard of Lightning Games, Michael?
Yeah, I heard about them about 30 seconds ago.
Nice.
Very familiar.
Very, very familiar. Let's see what they're doing. I have their Twitter.
Okay.
They're an independent game studio. Let's see. Their link in their bio leads me right back to their Twitter.
That's
good link.
Dude, that's great.
Good link. Good link. Not sure about that.
Now you have to follow them.
Now I have to follow them.
Obviously.
So I don't have any info on Lightning Games. I can't tell you, y'all. They
no said, dude.
Oh, here we go. Spear of Destiny, the Kaiseki. Soul Brain, Night of Darkness. All right, maybe I lied. Maybe that's not them. Never mind. I don't know. Experts, by the way. But dude, I know, right? But that they're rounding out the first day of streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of developers here that I have no idea who they are.
The one that I recognize is Sega.
So I think the big, like, besides Square Enix, I think people are going to be looking for Friday stream, because it'll be Sega Atlas, followed by Gung Ho, and then Capcom. I think that's probably a big thing for a lot of people, because obviously Sega Atlas, I think they're going to announce more Persona ports because of how well Persona 4 did, and they've been saying on Twitter and stuff, they're like, we didn't know this was going to happen, and it's like, bro, you guys have eyes?
I'm gonna say it, Mark.
All right,
and
say
you
it,
can't
dude.
get mad at me. Persona is to Japan what Skyrim is to the US, bro. They fucking port that shit everywhere.
I'm very happy they ported it to Steam. That was the first Persona game on Steam, and I'm so glad it did well. So now maybe we'll get Persona 3 off of a console that isn't PS2. Because I still have my Persona 3 and my PS2 hooked up. You know, they're right behind me. But I know a lot of people don't do that. And they don't have it still. And it would be great if people, with how popular Persona is, especially now, if people could experience Persona 1, 2, and 3 again. That would be amazing.
I want to just point out, I believe I triggered some people with that one, and I apologize. Maybe ported was the wrong word, but like, how many different versions of the fucking game are gonna come out?
So Persona 4 has Persona 4, then Persona 4 Golden, and Golden's basically, it came out 4 years after, and it has a bunch of shit put into it. Like, I would say an extra 20 hours of gameplay into it, which is really cool. They do that with every Persona game. So with Persona 3, they had Persona 3 FES, which is short for Festival, which added another, I would say, almost 40 hours to that game. And then Persona 5 just came out back in March with Persona 5 Royal, which adds a ton of shit for that game as well. A new character, new dungeon, new stuff. So that's really nice. They do that with all the Persona games. And then they have all the spin-offs, so all the dancing games that are, rhythm games, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had the fighting games, Persona 4 Ultimax. I don't know if they're gonna make another one. They might announce another one. And then they just had a Japan-only game on the Switch called Persona 5 Scramble, which is like a Gensou game, which I think Dynasty Warrior. And I think they might say that that's going to come to the States. Yeah, I think that's getting localized too as well. So I think they'll announce that, and I think they'll announce another Persona game. I wouldn't be surprised if they say Persona 3 is going to come to Steam sometime soon. I would not be surprised. And then, what was after? What did I say? Gung Ho. Gung Ho is really big in mobile games. Like, think Puzzles and Dragons and stuff like that. What would Gung Ho announce? Maybe a new game?
Probably.
Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what Gung Ho would announce.
Well, I mean, it looks like each of these conferences are gonna have an hour each. You know.
Yeah, they have a. Oh, Ninjala? Did they just announce that?
Wait, where? Oh, game.
Yeah, for Gung Ho.
I did.
I think that's new. Oh, it's already released. Okay, I'm dumb as fuck. Don't listen to me.
Right. So after Gung Ho, I see we have Capcom.
Capcom already said what they're gonna show at TGS. They're gonna show Resident Evil 8, and they told everybody to look forward to
Village.
it. Yeah, Resident Evil 8 Village. So we already know what Capcom's gonna show. If they show anything else, cool. If not, I'll be happy.
Can we just talk about real quick how arguably the greatest Japanese publisher gets two conferences
They
on
get
two different nights?
Two conferences.
Konami.
Oh man.
On Saturday and Sunday, bro. Think of all the pachinko machines we're gonna get. Dude.
We're gonna get so many pachinko machines, guys. Bro.
They're gonna finally unveil the release of the Metal Gear pachinko machine, dude. I'm calling it.
Holy shit.
Calling it.
Oh my goodness.
We know it's coming. But we didn't know where it was gonna be released. Now that's what we're gonna get.
Also on Saturday, we have Spike Chunsoft. And I'm assuming they'll be showing the ReZero game. I know Pep said it earlier. If you guys are a mega fan of ReZero, like me, you know, I got Rem and Ram right there, literally right next to me. That'll be
fucking weeb.
Yeah, fucking weeb. Their visual novel game. This is for the ReZero visual novel game. That's basically a side story. And that'll probably be coming out at the start of next year, if I'm not mistaken. But I think there's also a mobile game that they are working on with the ReZero property. So maybe they show some of that. Not Spike Chunsoft, but maybe that's shown somewhere. Will I stream it? Of course I'll stream it. I'll stream that day one, midnight, 24 hours.
Wouldn't it be more than 24 hours?
Shut up, Michael.
Because there's four days.
You're a 4-day.
Listen, I'm not good at math, but I think there's more than
like the game, the actual game.
24 hours.
But thank you for the. That was my ReZero alert. Thank you for that, by the way. What else, dude? Level 5. They did. What did they do? What did Level 5 do? The Ni no Kuni stuff. And we'll see if they're gonna announce more things. Cool. Never heard of Gree. Gate. Oh wait, you know?
Dude, no, we're so dumb, bro. Like, I forgot who mentioned it earlier in chat, but Tencent's gonna be there.
That's true. Tencent Games at TGS.
Got that PUBG Mobile.
PUBG Mobile. Cool. Remember when we tried to get back into PUBG, Michael?
Do you remember when India banned PUBG Mobile, which was like today?
Today, yeah. India banned PUBG Mobile and what, 100 more?
107 other Chinese apps.
So that happens. We'll see what happens because of that. But
should we
go for it?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna move on. So if you have
No, go ahead, by all means.
Okay, so Psy Games. We know Psy Games, very big in the card sphere. Shadowverse, my TGS of, well, I don't know, Legends of Runeterra is pretty fucking cool now. I watch it sometimes. I don't really play all that much, but it is pretty cool to watch. Rage of Bahamut, really cool. I don't know if they'll be adding more stuff, but Psy Games, hey, cool stuff, nice. And then after Psy Games, we have Konami. So
Pachinko, bro. Pachinko.
I'm assuming for their Saturday one, they'll announce their Metal Gear Pachinko, machine. Start off their TGS with a bang.
Start off strong
with Metal Gear Pachinko. And after Konami's Pachinko Expo, we have Koei Tecmo. Guys, Koei Tecmo does Fatal Frame. We need to drum up the hype for Fatal Frame, because I doubt that they'll say anything about it, but it's gonna be there. Maybe. I hope. They'll probably talk about Atelier Ryza 2. Let's be real. That made them a lot of money. They're probably gonna talk about that. And then what is that? IO data device. Don't know what that is. Tencent Games has they finish out the day for Saturday with whatever they're gonna announce. I don't know like what they would talk about besides PUBG Mobile and stuff. I have no clue.
I don't know, dude. Well, okay, so my thinking is, and we reported about this earlier on over at Instagram.com/We Digress Pod. But where is it? PUBG Mobile announced a $2 million global championship series.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that's might be something they talk about. TBH. Maybe. I don't know.
We'll just have to see because they're probably the biggest game developer in the world, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
So, we got to see what they're gonna do.
Yep.
And then on 27th, we got Line. Guys, I just streamed a game published by Line, Buried Stars. Very good. If you guys aren't aware of it, very good. Yeah. They also do mobile game Destiny Child, which is a pretty good waifu gacha. So there's that.
It's a great name, by the way.
Yeah, Destiny Child, say my name, say my name.
Great name, dude.
And then they have Japan Electronics College, don't know. Aqua, which is familiar to me, but I actually don't know off the top of my head.
Good old Agua, dude.
Is this a game studio? Maybe it's just a publishing studio. Alright, yeah, this isn't giving me nothing. This ain't giving me nothing. Nothing at all. So there's that. And then we got AKR Racing, or AK Racing. AKR Racing.
AKR Racing, boy.
AKR Racing.
Aki Racing.
Aki Racing. And then after Aki Racing, we have Koei Tecmo again. Wait. Does Koei Tecmo does Fatal Frame. Sorry, my brain wasn't working for a second. I honestly don't know. Atelier Ryza is their big game. I'm assuming that they're gonna announce. So anything more? Maybe another anime RPG. They just did the Fairy Tail one. Wait, was that them or was that Bandai? I think that was Koei Tecmo.
No idea.
No say. So I don't know other than Atelier Ryza what they had announced. Konami again. This is where they go kill Silent Hill again. They give us another mobile pachinko machine for Silent Hill. I don't know. I don't know.
Mark just wants Silent Hill.
Dude,
it's not gonna happen.
Don't get your hopes up, guys. It's not gonna happen. There's no Silent Hill gonna be announced at all at TGS unless they're just like, here's more costumes for Dead by Daylight. That's it.
Remember when PT came out, dude?
I do remember when PT came out. What a good game, man. What a good playable teaser.
And everybody shit on that.
Yeah, and then they fired Kojima. It was a big thing. It was pretty awful.
Kojima!
And then after Konami, we got Bandai Namco. I don't know what they would announce either. That announced something. Maybe they would announce Tales of Arise. Maybe that's what Bandai Namco is gonna do. I think so, because they pushed it back, and I think they're gonna give us an update on it. So, you know what? I'm gonna go full into it. Bandai Namco is gonna announce Tales of Arise and Elden Ring. Quote me on it. I'm gonna be wrong and I'm gonna look stupid.
You're gonna be very wrong, but that's okay because we all know. We all know just how wrong you'll be.
Oh my goodness! It'll be a crossover. Tales of Arise in Elden Ring. Easy.
Tales of Elden Ring.
Tales of Elden Ring.
Mark, the title was right there.
I know, I'm big dumb. And then what do we got? K-Lab Games, never heard of them. MiHoYo? I've actually heard of MiHoYo, but I can't tell you off the top of my head what they do. And then PUBG's at the end. So maybe Tencent is saying something else.
Oh, yeah, I did not notice PUBG. But they got 2 hours?
Are these 2 hours?
Yeah, right?
No, each one is 30 minutes. Oh, no, wait, really? Oh. Yeah, it is 2 hours. What the hell?
Yeah, dude. It says approximately 2 hours.
Approximately. wonder what they're gonna announce with PUBG.
They have their 1.0 update, which is apparently supposed to be huge. So that's
Well,
for
I guess
mobile.
we'll see
So
there.
there's that, and then I don't know.
I
what
don't
else
know if the
for-
Japanese audience for PUBG is that big though, that they would announce the 1.0 there.
PUBG is actually really big globally. It's like huge. PUBG Mobile more so.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, because like in India, PUBG was the #1 app in India, PUBG Mobile. So no said, dude.
No say.
But
And
they got a couple esports events going on at the same time, though.
It did just there's esports, Puzzles and Dragon, Magic the Gathering, Street Fighter. You know, there's obviously got to be Street Fighter at a Japanese game convention thing.
Yep.
And I'm looking forward to Square Enix, Sega Atlas, Capcom, Spike Chunsoft, Level 5, Koei Tecmo, and Bandai. So I'm actually looking forward to TGS quite a bit, and I think it's going to be maybe the best games conference of the year.
I'm just looking forward to more pachinko, dude. Honestly,
I know Michael's a big pachinko player, so
love me some pachinko.
he
dude.
loves him some pachinko.
The way those little ball bearings just drop. You know,
Yeah,
riveting gameplay.
fingers crossed for that Silent Hill or Metal Gear Hills pachinko.
Metal Gear Hill. Oh
Did
my
imagine
God.
Konami
Silent
announces
Gear Solid.
what's that Metal Gear Survive? Yeah, they have announced a Metal Gear Survive 2 because that's what everybody wants.
But it's a pachinko machine.
Literally nobody wants that.
But it's a pachinko.
But it's a pachinko machine. Oh man, we shit on Konami a lot, man.
Jokes,
we shit on Konami a ton.
I mean,
they kind of deserve
right?
it. They kind of deserve it. So you know.
To be fair.
They kind of deserve it. But I hope you guys are looking forward to TGS. Me and Michael will be covering TGS. So if you don't have the chance to experience it, because it is in Japan, so that's either very early or very late for us here in the States, then we will bring you the most recent news there.
Yep. And by covering Mark means that I'm gonna go, oh, that game looks really pretty, and Mark's gonna go, pretty? Do you not see the mechanics, which are emblematic of this other game that came out 20 years ago? I'm just gonna be like, yeah, dude, the colors.
Guys, let me tell you right now, if they say anything about Shadow Hearts, I will eat a sock. I will literally eat a sock on stream.
Somebody clip that.
Clip it for sure. And if they say anything about Silent Hill or Fatal Frame, I have a bunch of that ghost pepper hot sauce that I need to ingest. How about that? You can hold it to me. You can hold me to it. You can clip it. And if they say Fatal Frame or Silent Hill at all during TGS, I'll have let's just say my toilet's gonna be hearing boss music for a while.
He will put the hot sauce on the sock. But it won't be his sock. It'll be one of his brother's socks from when he comes home from his job working in the stock room.
That's not gonna happen.
That's gonna happen.
I would probably throw up if that happened.
Clip it, quote him on it, quote me on quoting him on it. It's gonna happen.
Something will definitely happen because I'm confident that they're not gonna say anything about Silent Hill or Fatal Frame at TGS.
Dude, what if they just like final announcement of the night? They just go, oh, by the way, Silent Hill, and that's it, and they walk off the stage. Cut to black, walk off the stage. That's it, dude.
I would be like, oh fuck, it's time. I'm about to destroy my stomach. Where's my Pepto?
It could happen.
It could. I would. You all know I'm a pretty big Silent Hill fan, and I would love any more Silent Hill games. But that is such a far and away dream right now that I have no. I'm not getting my hopes up. I've been hurt too many times before. So there's
that. I swear that's your favorite, dude. If anybody were to ask me like, what's one thing you associate Mark with, and it would be that. I've had my heart broken one too many times.
One too many times, dude. I get my hopes up, And I'm just like, they're gonna show a new Silent Hill. It's gonna be the fucking coolest shit ever. It's gonna make up for PT for them firing Kojima. I'm so fucking pumped, guys. It's gonna happen. And then nothing happens. They give me Dead by Daylight.
Then they put PP Head in Dead by Daylight.
And I'm just like, hey. And yeah, but we'll see. I'm pumped for TGS. We'll see what happens. And you can hold me to what I said. I doubt there would be a new Castlevania 2. But what do I know? I'm just a guy here on the internet. You know?
I'm just a guy on the internet who loves Silent Hill and gets my heart broken every year.
Every year, my heart gets broken.
Can that be your Tinder bio?
Yeah, sure. Let's make that my Tinder bio.
Listen, guys, I have a proposition for you. Share the podcast with your friends and family. And we're gonna, if you do that, we'll make Mark a Tinder.
Oh my god.
We'll make Mark a Tinder and we'll crowdsource the bio.
Oh man.
There's one picture for sure I'm gonna throw in there.
I know exactly the picture he's
You know exactly
about,
what the pic is, but we'll make you a Tinder.
Dude, if there's a Silent Hill BR, you guys won't see me again. You won't see me. I'll just quit the internet. That's it. I'll just be like, I'm just gonna go live in the forest. I'll live off the land.
So Aaron tells me that I should be social distancing, not meeting up with strangers. Joke's on you, dude. I never leave my house unless I have to go to work, in which case I just hate my life for 7 to 8 hours a day. So joke's on you, buddy.
Michael, no.
Bro, can we talk about dating apps right now?
I've never used a dating app, but sure.
And how much I fucking hate them?
Yeah, fuck dating apps, man.
Listen, I'm taking boyfriend applications.
Oh baby.
Or girlfriend applications, because it's 2020.
Oh yeah? Wait, if there's success stories like that, Queen Calico, that's fucking cool, you know? Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm such a fucking simp for love stories. Like, I love love. I'd love to experience it one day. It seems like a lot of fun.
Oh Jesus.
But I legitimately am a simp for love, dude. I love love.
Yeah. No, I enjoy me some good romance, stories, some good romance. Yeah, that's always nice.
There's only one person in my life that I've looked at this person and I've just thought God, I want to be in a relationship with you so bad. But unfortunately, we live in different parts of Texas. I'm, of course, talking about Mark. He hates me. I don't know why.
I thought you were talking about Zach for a second.
Oh, God.
Oh man. That was the self-depreciating part of this podcast.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, we'll start Mark a Tinder.
We'll see what happens. But don't forget, September 24th to September 27th, Tokyo Game Show. And I got nothing else, Michael.
We can touch, dude. I just want to real quick apologize to anybody watching my stream. My internet is so fucking shit that it can't keep up, and I apologize. I told Mark this before we started recording today's episode. I had some guys come over to try to because I want to switch ISPs because I have Spectrum and they're dog shit, and I can't because I need direct line of sight to a tower to get internet, and I can't because one of my neighbors never cuts their fucking tree in their front yard, and so it's blocking line of sight to the top. I'm just very tilted.
Michael's tilted.
I hate Spectrum so much, man. They're such a bad ISP. I hate it.
Michael got tilted.
Much. I'm tilted.
Michael's tilted.
Real quick, I mentioned this earlier, but if you guys follow us on Instagram at We Digress Pod, I've been trying to post stories there. I tried doing the whole 3 stories a day, and it didn't really work out. I got burnt out real quick.
Michael,
now pretty much anytime I see something interesting, I just kind of throw it up there. Yeah, so you can check that
Yeah,
out.
but you can see Michael dying right now, all the pixels and everything.
Dude, yeah, dude, it's just so bad. I apologize, everyone. No amount of me bitching and complaining to Spectrum is making them do anything. And it's not even that I'm not getting the download and upload speeds I'm paying for, because I'm getting them. It's just that they keep throttling my connection, and it's just a thing, and I hate it.
Yeah. That's classic Spectrum.
Dude, fuck it. Next week, I'm gonna take my laptop to Starbucks, and we'll stream from there.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Everybody be like, the fuck? This
Yeah,
guy?
dude. I just everybody, welcome to episode 11 of We Digress. And then the barista's gonna be like, "Sir, you need to keep it down."
Yeah. So rip in peace, Michael. One day he'll get pretty consistent and decent internet.
Yeah, one day Spectrum will stop.
It should be, honestly,
being duty heads. Is there anything else that we wanted to touch on? No. We didn't record last week because we went so long the week before.
Yeah, if you didn't see on episode 9, it was 2 parts. One part was our regular news, whatever, and then the second part was the friendship episode, where basically me and Michael just shoot the shit about stuff that's happened to us over how long we've known each other.
Yeah. And
yeah, if you missed that, it is on Michael's YouTube channel, which is YouTube/whatever, or you can see it on Spotify, Anchor.
Yep.
Is it on Apple yet?
Yeah, it is on Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcast,
Apple Podcast,
Google Podcast.
Yeah, if you go to anchor.fm/we digress, it actually links you to all the different places it's available.
What is my command Aaron? Is it just this? Shit.
Wait, yeah, is that my command? It might be. Let me see. Yep.
There you go. You can find all of our past episodes there.
So I think that's it for the week then, right?
I think there wasn't a lot of news. Like some weeks there's where we go on for quite a bit.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, but there wasn't a lot of it this week. So I think we covered pretty much the big things as well as we could. What am I watching? Oh no, I'm fine. Sorry. Sorry, I'm good.
All right, so I guess we'll just roll with the outro then, right?
Yeah, and guys, I will be playing some more Spirit Hunter NG after we're done with this, so don't go anywhere if you're interested in that.
So, as always, everybody, thank you so much for checking out tonight's episode of We Digress, the podcast that's a hot mess. We appreciate you. We love you. If you want to view older episodes, you can go to anchor.fm/we digress to check out those episodes. And if you like what you hear, like what you see, consider supporting by going to anchor.fm/we digress/support and pledging as little as 99 cents a month. Or you can go to we digress podcast.com, and that'll redirect you to the merch so you can buy a sick ass shirt. As always, you can find Mark on Twitter and Instagram. He is cloudmark_, and on Twitch he is cloudmark27. You can find me on all of those platforms. I am Mike Madran and the number 0. That's gonna do for us this week, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the technical difficulties on my end, but yeah, we'll catch you guys next week.
Thanks for hanging. We appreciate y'all. Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
And
bye.